I'm back out on Folsom. Late start. I don't know, it's about 8:10 or so. Gonna be out here till probably about 1. It's gonna be triple digits today. Not really a whole lot of wind, so that's great. I'm gonna start on the peninsula, hit those trees, do some top water, jerk bait, swim bait, that sort of thing, see what I can get. Current water temp is 78.97, so it's hot. The water is hot. It's gonna be hot. It's already 74 out, and it's like 8:15. I launched out of granite. You can see the trees right there. I'm gonna start on those far trees way over there. Work my way around to the point of the peninsula and on the north side. And then I'm gonna go up the North Fork a little bit if I got enough time. But enough talk, let's get to fishing, man. Starting out with a jerkbait, my little Lucky Craft. Only goes down about a foot or so, or about 3 feet. There are fish closer to the surface, so I wanted to start. Oh, speaking of that, there's one right there that just surfaced. Right where I'm sitting, there's a channel that goes through here, and I can normally drop shot a few off of this spot. Right, oh, yep, look at that. Like I said, there's a channel, see them all swimming 10 feet in front of my boat. Okay, they are all on the bottom. That is an instant drop shot. What, 2 seconds in, my rods are already tangled. How do you do this so quick? Look at this. This is insane. See them all just swimming around, all the bright things, those are all fish. That's so cool. I don't know where my drop shot is though, actually. I can never see my drop shot on live scope. I switched it up to this is a top spin. It's kind of like a spinnerbait, like a small spinnerbait, underspin kind of thing. I think it's made by First Gen. I need something that can go on the bottom that's moving, not like a drop shot. I feel like the bass, they're gonna want something moving. They're all active, they're all swimming around. I feel like they want to chase something. So I put that top spin on and, you know, giving them something to chase a little bit. I'm getting hit. I don't know if it's by little fish or if it's by trees or what. Oh yeah, I got a little 12-inch bass following it. All right, that's looking pretty good for my first cast. Oh my God, look at that. Look at all this little bluegill or something right there. Nah. Shit, come on. All right, I fished, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trees so far. I'm finding fish all over them. Lots of carp, I'm seeing carp jump. There are bass here. I've had a few follow-ups on bass on that top spin. I did have a bite on that as well on that tree over behind this tree right here. I don't think the majority of them are here. I think they're on ledges and drop shots. I'm out on the deeper ledges and the island tops right now, even right now. I think I missed their feeding window. I got out here around 8:15 and I already think they're pulled off onto like island tops and ledges and stuff like that. I'm drop shotting a Wacky Rig 3-inch Senko right now. I can't get anything to bite, so I'm gonna go look for some deeper underwater island tops and ledges around here on the peninsula, maybe on main body. Maybe I'll go up to South Fork a little bit. This doesn't appear to be where they're at right now. I may come back later in the day, but I've been fishing these for about 45 minutes and they're not biting here. Finally got a little one. Of course on a swim bait. You know, I try other things, but I have so much confidence in these little swim baits, man. It's just because they eat them so much. You know, wouldn't you throw what you're always catching fish on? I don't know if it's confidence. I don't know if I could do the same on a crankbait. can see he's throwing up some little shad there. Gross. I'm on an island top, kind of out towards main body, well, Brown's Ravine. If you guys don't throw swim baits as much as I do, or these little Keitechs as much as I do, at least maybe what I do will help you, you know, find out where the fish are. So when you come out and do what you do, you know, at least you have a location to try. But that one was only in about 15 foot of water. And there you go. You know, that to me is like the most deadly, the thing that I do the best on out here. So I'm always throwing that. Even in 20, 30 feet, that light little thing there, I just let it sink all the way down, and it sinks so slow, and it flutters and just gives off it just swims differently than everything else, especially on the fall. Just missed another one. I thought maybe it was on. He hit right in front of the boat. I'm picking up all sorts of bushes right here and little isolated trees, and they're just all over this. At least these ones are biting. And you can see Brown's Ravine is over this way somewhere by those trees or something. I don't know. This is that one huge island that's usually out of water. And I know there's bushes and everything else all around this area. Much better one. I'm gonna get the net for this one. Okay, not much better, but better. Keeper at least. And it's just easier for me to get the net than try and boat flip them. I'm only using 6-pound line, so that's why the net comes out. But we'll get a weight on this dude. He hit it like 2 or 3 times. Look at that, right in the roof of the mouth. That is perfect. He's a keeper, so I'll get a weight on him. My bottom 2, there's 2 spots on the bottom right here that are already filled up, so I will put them on the bottom left and clear those 2 out. 171. Boom, gone. I had to retie and everything. We put on a new leader. It was pretty thrash going through all these rocks and bushes right here. But my confidence, my go-to bait, you know, is this Megabass Screwhead right here. With this, it's a 4-inch Keitech, so it's plenty big enough to catch the bigger bass too in here. But the average size bass for this lake is right around 2 pounds. So as long as I'm catching 2-pounders, you know, and up to 4s, I'm okay with throwing this swim bait. I have so much confidence in it. I think I work it really well. I think I've learned how to work it really well after throwing it for so long. And there's another hit right there. It's just my go-to bait now. Everybody's got them, but when I'm searching for bass, having a lure that you have confidence in and you're going to your go-to just to find a pattern and then hammering down on that pattern, you know, really is what gets your day going. As long as they're hitting this swim bait, I'm gonna keep throwing it. And I know it gets boring throwing the same thing, but I like catching fish. You know, I'm trying jerk baits, I'm trying spinner baits and top spins and underspins and crankbaits, but I'm not getting fish on those, whether it's the spot or how I'm working them. I don't know. Even on a drop shot, I'm not getting bit on a drop shot, you know, but I'm getting bites on this swim bait consistently. So it's like, how do I not keep throwing it? You know, that last one was 171. It's not the greatest, but it's not bad for this lake. And this lake is already tough to fish anyway. You can see the trees up there. This water fluctuates all the time. It goes up and down all the time. There's one right there. That's what I mean. I'm bouncing it on the bottom like I would a jig. It's just smaller than a jig. It's like my finesse jig. And it picks up the little guys. It picks up the 2 to 3s. You know, I've caught many 3s out here on this thing. Like a month ago, I hit a day where I came in with like 4 3-pounders, I think, and 1 2.5. There's another one. Can you see my rod? I'm just bouncing this on the bottom like a jig. All right, I am picking. There's one. I was just gonna say I'm picking up a lot of fish out here on my live scope, and patow, got one. Oh, he just pulled off. Darn it. Oh, darn. That felt like a good one, like another 2-pounder. I found an isolated bush right up here in between this tree right there and this tree right there. I found an isolated bush with a ton of them on it. These Okashira screwhead hooks tend to dull after a fish or two, and I'm sure that's what happened. I just didn't think about it, and I'm sure the hook didn't get good penetration on them. So let's go blow up my spot here. Man, I must have hit yeah, I can see the tree right here. And that's right where I got that other one. So whether I have to retie or, yeah, and I'm way down there. Whether I have to retie or sharpen my hook if I get this back, you know, I'm gonna stay off this spot for about 5 minutes, so hopefully they'll come back. Okay, I'm getting sick of this, man. This camera, I'm gonna have to leave it on all the time or something. I just popped another one and trying to turn my camera on, he got off. That happens so much to me. I'm just gonna have to leave this camera on, I guess. I don't know. It's 2 in the last 10 minutes that got off. This one I know was a lot smaller, but still, the one over there that I had was much better. There's one. Got him. Oh, again, another one. That's 3 missed right here that I've had on. God, this sucks, dude. You know what? I gotta sharpen that hook. Too distracted by pussy over there. My fish to catch ratio is freaking horrible today. I'm gonna try this jerk bait. They're all over around here. They're not too deep. They're only about 10 foot deep, but the bushes come up to about 5 feet below the surface. So I'm gonna try this. Fuck, man. Anyway, I'm trying that fucking jerkbait. Okay, we need to move on. This freaking died here. There's some other trees up there that are similar to this on a point. So, let's go try those. There's one. Little guy, but I don't care. Hopefully he doesn't get off. And got him in the boat. About time, man. First hit after I sharpened that lure. Or sharpen that swimbait head. Got him. Yeah, it's just these little smallmouth, nothing crazy, but pretty. Dirt or something on them. These little Okashira screwhead, they need to be sharpened, man. I just rolled up on this new spot with some trees, and okay, that still feels good. But check your hooks on these things, man. These hooks dull after 1 or 2 fish. You know, so now I got 3 in the boat and missed 3 on the way in, or 3 got off on the way in. All right, that's it for me today. It's 11:30 and I'm not feeling so good. I'm getting a huge headache. Feels like it's turning into a migraine along with some stomach cramps. I don't know what's going on. I probably just got to poop. But you know, in the 3 hours I was here, I got 3 in the boat. I had 3 on, and those 3 fell off. Those Megabass Okashira screwheads, the hooks dull out real quick. So if you're gonna use those, make sure you got a hook sharpener. Otherwise that happens a lot. The water temp now is like 81 degrees and the lake lights are showing up. I'm just not feeling good. So I'm out of here. I will see you guys next week. Thanks for watching. Yeah.